Okay, I have to show you the cutest thing ever. Isn't this adorable? It's so cute. It makes me do those weird noises. Okay, so he needs a name, obviously, and I cannot come up with anything, so let's all try to collectively decide on a name for this little cute guy. Okay, hey guys, thanks for coming back to check out another video. So, what are we doing today? I haven't done anything like this. I've seen other people do this. I am going to personally call this the price per use challenge. So, I have in front of me brand new products, and I essentially just want to track how many uses I get out of each product and then calculate that price. I have a really bad habit of being like, what's the best deal? What's the best find? Like what can I get the most bang for my buck? But I've never like actually tracked that, to see like, okay, even though this product is, a little more expensive, I actually go through it faster than the cheaper one or vice versa. Like I don't, I've never tracked anything like that. I know Too Much Tosh does something very similar to this, if not just completely the same thing. I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I've seen a video from her. I know she's done makeup, like tracking her usage. This, all I have in front of me is like body hair care kind of stuff. So if you're not interested in seeing like what I am going to show you, then, no hard feelings, just click off. But I just wanted to show you guys the things that I have. They're either brand new or I've already started tracking my usage on them. And it's kind of like I want to do comparisons. So for instance, I have 4 body scrubs, and body scrub is just, it's a category in my life where I'm like, you don't need like 4 different brands. You know what I mean? You could pick like 1 or 2 brands, which one gives you the best deal, things like that. So my hope is that this will somehow help you guys also make a decision. I know that we all use products differently, so I'm going to try to explain to you like how I also use the product. That way you can see how well this information that I present to you will help you make a more informed decision as a consumer. But without any further rambling, I think that's the best way that I can explain this. If you have any like questions or feel like I didn't explain it that well, just leave a comment down below. Like I'm always happy, and it's always like fun to chat with you guys. So since we spoke about body scrubs already, let's just start there. So I'm going to show you what it is. Again, these are all brand new items, but I'm going to tell you the size of it, and then on the screen I'll provide like the price for it. And then essentially what I'm going to do is just each time I use it, take a Sharpie and track that as one use and see how many we get out of it. So I'm also not quite sure when the next time like I'll be able to like update you guys and share with results and things like that. So it might be a while, but I just wanted to show you and like kind of get the ball rolling on this essentially. So okay, the first body scrub I have is from Dove. It is their exfoliating body polish. It has a net weight of 10.5 ounces or 298 grams. This is my second biggest body scrub that I have in my collection. The biggest one that I have is actually from Tree Hut, and it is 18 ounces or 510 grams. And I think that these two are roughly the same price. Now, the reason I wanted to compare them is because, one, I mean, I know this one's bigger, but I feel like with these tub body scrubs, I actually can be wasteful with them because you're just scooping it out, and sometimes I feel like I scoop too much out into my hands. So I need to see if that's like an efficient form of body scrub for me, because I do really enjoy both of those. And if I can like coupon them or get them on sale, then is it still worth it, essentially is the question we're asking here. So in the other 2 body scrubs that I have, I wanted to compare all 4 together, obviously, but I also wanted to compare these 2 together. They're both Bath and Body Works body scrubs, so they're both 8 ounces or 226 grams. One of them is a foaming sugar scrub though. It's like the Just Peachy one. I think this was from their spring or summer collection. And then the other one I have is a creamy body scrub from them. So I have never used a foaming sugar scrub from them. But I have used these creamy body scrubs, and I feel like I plowed through it super quickly. So I want to see if there's a difference, even though these are the same size. Like, does a little bit of like the sugar scrub go further than the creamy body scrub? So typically with body scrubs too, I make sure I really use them before I like shave my legs or anything like that. And I tend to shave my legs like every 2 to 3 days. Also in the like throughout the year, this isn't just like right now when it's humid, but even in the winter time, there are times where my skin just gets like super itchy feeling. And so even though I might not shave that day, I will use a body scrub just to kind of help exfoliate all that dead skin off. I don't use them every day though. I would say on average, I probably use a body scrub 3 to 4 times a week, just depending on like the nature. But that's just to give you like a little bit of a background on how often I do actually use them. So there's our body scrubs. Then I have 2 like body sunscreens that I wanted to compare. So the first one, this one, all 4 of those body scrubs are brand new. Haven't used them, haven't opened them. This next one, this body sunscreen, I also have not used, have not opened. It's from CeraVe. It's their hydrating sunscreen, and it's SPF 50. Now, I'm not comparing like, oh, does this one, you know, prevent a burn better or anything like that. We're just doing like which one is the better bang for your buck in like usage calculation. But here, this one is, I didn't tell you like the size of it. It's 5 fluid ounces or 150 mils. And then I have this one from Bare Republic. It's the same thing. It's their body sunscreen. It's SPF 50, and it's actually the same size. It's 5 fluid ounces. However, on their packaging, it says 148 mLs. But here's what it's looking like. And if you can see at the top there, I've already used this product 4 times. So, and here's about how thin it is. Based on this alone, just using it 4 times, I don't think this is going to go very far. It's also, this one is far thicker. This, I imagine, since it's a hydrating sunscreen, isn't going to be like as thick. So with this Bare Republic one, I have to like work in sections, like put it from my wrist to like my elbow, work that in really well, because it like, it gets not sticky, but it's like, if you try to take it, like you have some in your hand and you try to go from your wrist to your arm, like in this kind of motion, it like clumps and like doesn't spread around evenly. So I find that I have to work in sections, and I just feel like I use more of this product than is necessary, but it's just because of the application. So, and this is pretty pricey for a sunscreen. If I remember correctly, again, it'll be on the screen, but it's like around the $18 price point now. Again, let me say, I did not buy any of these things full price. I bought them all like with a coupon or some type of deal, but still, I want to just take the store price and figure out like price per use and things like that, because that's the most fair way to go about this. So anyway, there are 2 sunscreens. Then I have 2 facial sunscreens. They're both from Bare Republic, but they're 2 different sizes. However, they're not like too far off from each other. So the first one is just their regular SPF 70 sunscreen, and this is 2 fluid ounces or 59 mLs. So here's what it looks like. And then I also have their tinted face sunscreen, which is 1.7 fluid ounces or 50 mLs. So it's a little bit smaller. I've already used this one twice. Now, let me say, this performs in the same way. I have already used up, like me and my husband used up one of these before, but I didn't like calculate it. So I have used this. When I was using it, this performs in the same way as their body sunscreen, where it's like thick and you kind of like have to work in sections. This tinted one is thinner, and I like it a lot better. I feel like it absorbs more quickly. I feel like I actually use less product of this, even though it's thinner. So I do want to compare these 2 against each other and see which one I get more like bang for my buck out of. Okay, let's do body care. I have 2 body lotions here. So they're both from Bath and Body Works. They're both 8 fluid ounces or 236 mLs is how they're like converting this. But the first one is a body lotion. It's in the scent Champagne Toast if you're interested, but this is a brand new bottle. I feel like I plow through these body lotions like no other. And I used to use body lotions in the summer, but this summer I'm finding that my skin is just dry and like itchy the next day if I put one of these on. So I might not continue to purchase these body lotions, but I just wanted to go ahead and track it and see, like, do I go through it as quickly as I think I do? Is it worth it? Like, and the other thing, the other lotion from them I have is a body cream. And so I want to see, like, since these are the same size, like, how do they stack up? Do you get more use out of one than the other? But so yeah, same size and everything. It's just a body cream, and it's in the scent blackberry and basil, if you were wondering. And with these body creams, I do cut open my packaging and, you know, get the full, like, scrape everything out of that. With these lotions, when it gets down to the end of its life, I will store it up like this, but it never fails. Like, I always have a little bit of lotion in there that I just can't access. So I will try to use up every scrap of these products and count that as like a use. So, okay. Then last things are hair care. So I have 3 dry shampoos, and so 2 of them are from the same brand. It's the brand Waterless. One of them is a foaming dry shampoo, and one of them is just a straight, like, regular dry shampoo. So it is, the foaming one is 5.3 ounces or 150 grams, and the, like, regular dry shampoo one is 3.7 ounces or 106 grams. Now, I don't really know my thoughts on, like, a foaming dry shampoo. I think it's, like, interesting. If you've never tried one, it's a different experience. But I wanted to compare these together just to see, because I feel like I use, even though this is a significantly bigger weight of product, I mean, you're also comparing like a foaming type product to like a you know, spray, but still, just hear me out. This has more, you know, product in it. But I feel like I used more of this. So I don't think this is worth it as opposed to just a regular standard dry shampoo. And then the third one that I have in here is from Not Your Mother's. It's their toasted coconut, well, that's the scent. It's the Beach Babe Dry Texturizing Shampoo. And this is 7 ounces or 198 grams. I just feel like last year when I did my yearly makeup empties, now I might be misremembering. I haven't like went back and looked at that, but I want to say I used up like 6 or 7, maybe even 8 of these dry shampoos from Not Your Mother's. So, and I continuously still buy them. So I want to track my usage on this one just to see, like, is that even worth it? Because they can be pretty pricey if you're plowing through them at the rate that I feel like I was. And then I did forget to mention, with body lotions, I put them on twice a day. It's rare that I put them on 3 times a day. The only way I would put one on 3 times a day is if, like, sometimes I will shower at night, put a body lotion on, and then go to bed, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'll put one on. And since it's so hot and humid right now, sometimes in the afternoon I just feel so icky, like I have to get in the shower. So then when I get out of the shower, I'll reapply, so that would make for the 3rd time. But typically it's just twice a day with these. And then for dry shampoo, just so you guys are aware of like how I use them, I don't wash my hair that often, and my hair doesn't get very oily. Like, I don't use dry shampoo because I have like very oily hair. I use it more for like, just to kind of give it some life back into it, make it smell nice, because there's nothing better to me than like getting whiffs from like your hair and it just like smelling nice. So I typically wash my hair once every 12 to 14 days maybe. And so then within that 14-day, that 2-week period, I probably use dry shampoo every other day, which might seem a little excessive, and I guess it is, but like I said, I'm really just doing it because my hair is like, even though it has like natural curl to it, it's very like thin and flat, and so I feel like the dry shampoo just kind of helps zhuzh it up a little bit, and then it just smells nice. So, okay, last things. I have gotten into dry conditioning mist. This is not something that I thought I needed in my life, but I really have been enjoying it. Again, since my hair is so like thin, it's dry, and so I do like the dry conditioning mist. But I want to compare these two together. So I have one from Waterless, and it's just their dry conditioning mist. This is the same size as a dry shampoo from them. It's 3.6 ounces or 102 grams. And then I have one from Pantene, which is 3.9 ounces or 112 grams. So I know that like not everything is exactly the same size, but I feel like everything that I've shown you is pretty close in size, enough to where you could draw definitive comparisons in my opinion. So that's it though. That is all the products that I have. Like I said, once I have some like significant findings to come back and report to you guys, which I know it's going to take a while because, you know, you're comparing apples to apples. You know, like you're comparing two dry shampoos to two dry shampoos, and unless you're using them like one this day and one this day, like it's going to take a while to get through all of them. But I just wanted to show you what we are working with. I hope you guys are interested in this. And yeah, hopefully by the end of the year, we could have some type of, you know, numbers to go over. But that's what I will leave you with. I hope you guys are having a good day and enjoying yourselves, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.